Alrighty guys, so this is the 5-minute Fibonacci setup right here. When you guys can't find any type of retracements on your Fibonacci on the 15-minute or the 30-minute when it comes to the 1 hour or the 4-hour trend, basically I like to go to my 5-minute, the last resort. It's the last resort. Anything after that, I'm forcing a trade. So going to the 4-hour, basically, I want to show you guys here on GJ, right here. What do we have here? We have this little area right here, which was our previous highs. And as you guys can see, price never made new lower lows. What it did do was it made new higher highs. So I ran my Fibonacci from here to here, and I highlighted my golden zone right here to right here, because at this moment GJ is very bullish. So I'm looking for entries on my smaller time frames. So as you guys can see here, when we got into the golden zone right back here, this is the golden zone right here from the 4-hour push. We don't really have, we hit it, came back, negative 38, rejection. Excuse me. As you guys can see, this is the Asian session, so it's ranging. So I don't really see an entry. I don't see a Fibonacci. I don't see how I can run a Fibonacci in here. And I don't know how I can run a Fibonacci in here. You know? So I went to my 5-minute. I actually took this trade. Really lovely trade. Look at that. On the 5-minute, you'll see that we have a push that created new higher highs. This high taking out all of these highs. Even though it's kind of choppy, this little ripple effect, I like to call it, we're going to run our Fibonacci's from the bottom of this push to the top of this push. Now what do we have here? What do we have here? Right here, boom, from the bottom of this push to the top of this push. What do we have here? We have our golden zone, which was our entry to get out of this consolidation. And as you guys can see, we just kept going and going and going and going. And that's how we were able to capitalize and catch this 4-hour setup. We were able to catch this 4-hour long, literally right here, where this 4-hour candle came down. So, I mean, you weren't able to see that on the 30-minute. You weren't able to see that on the 15-minute. And on the 4-hour, you were right here. And as you guys can see, look at this 4-hour candle. In 4 hours, this thing just kept shooting up. So that's a nice little situation scenario where you can kind of catch that 5-minute retracement when you can't catch it on other time frames. So let's go back over here. Let's see if we can find another example. What do we have here? We have Fibonacci zone, boom, golden zone, 764 being rejected. Came back up, take profit 1, 2 hit. How many pips is that? 1, 2, that's 32 pips. Lovely. That's a nice little setup. Let's keep going. Oh, little ripple effect setup, man, I like to call it. They won't always be that ugly, but when it happens, it happens. Look at this right here. Boom. Nicked it right here. Look how it touched it perfectly and came right back down and melted. Just freaking melted, hitting take profit 3. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now look at this. It's more of a cleaner move. Golden zone respected. Take profit 2 hit. 48 pips. So I mean, I don't ever recommend just trading off a 5-minute setup. That's ridiculous. I don't recommend it. I recommend going to the 5-minute if it's your worst case scenario. If it's your worst case scenario. In this situation, look how it looks here. Golden zone looks beautiful. Look at that. We weren't even in the golden zone for not even 10 minutes. These are 5-minute candles. So each candle is 5 minutes. We weren't even here for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Now look here. Let's go to the 15-minute. Let's see how that looks. On the 15-minute, as you guys can see, it was way more cleaner. It was way more cleaner. You know what I'm saying? And boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So when it comes to the 5 minute, you always want to kind of use it as your last resort. Always use it as your last resort. Make sure that the time frames are all in confluence with the trend. So if we have a bullish environment, we want to make sure that our Fibonacci's are bullish. We don't want to trade one against the other, meaning we're not going to run shorts on a bullish environment. You're either going to get stopped out or you're going to get super lucky. And when it comes to Forex trading, you don't always get lucky. Let me tell you, you either apply your skill set with discipline and risk management and make money and make a living, compound your account, so that way in the long term, you're a very, very skilled, successful trader, and then you can make a living off of this and then create your foundation, and then boom, you're set. But if you're not disciplined and you're not using risk management and you're just trading just to trade, you're gonna lose, man. You gotta put everything into this. You gotta realize that, hey, when it comes to trading, it's very, very hard. Physically, it's easy, but mentally, it's not. It's very, very hard. Excuse me. So let's find out more examples here on our 5 minute setup. So for example, we had bullish environment here throughout the Asian and London. So as you guys can see here, we have a very choppy setup right here. But as you guys see, golden zone being very much respected here. Take profit 4 being smashed, very, very respected. Continuation here, here. As you guys can see, smashed, beautiful. New higher highs being created. This was an ugly setup. Boom, 764 rejected. Came back all the way up. So I mean, you guys can go around and play with this thing. Like you see that the moves end up happening a lot, and then sometimes you won't see anything. Like you don't really see. It just looks choppy. It looks like it's ranging. It's like no pullbacks. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, guys, the 5 minute would be like your last worst case scenario. You don't always want to enter off a 5 minute setup, not just by itself. You want to make sure it is in confluence with your time frames and your other entries. So let's go to gold here really quick. One thing about gold is gold right now is going through something with this coronavirus. So let's kind of go back here. Let's see. March 18th. Okie dokie. Let's go back a month. No. Let's go back a month here. So let's kind of get some setups going here. So look at this. We got a new market structure being broken to the upside. Could have ran our Fibonacci from here. That's a trend line. Could have ran our Fibonacci from here to here. As you guys can see, we don't have an entry. Okie dokie. But let's run our Fibonacci from here to here. What do we have? We have an entry. Take profit 2 was smashed, came right back down. So guess what? We're still waiting. We're still being patiently waiting. We're waiting patiently for this to happen. Look at here. Got another little entry right here. Take profit 2, smashed eventually. You know? Just raw Fibonacci from here to here. We got 764 rejection. Respected our 15618. Went right back up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We were stuck in this range here. What happened? We had new higher highs being created. Ran our Fibonacci from the bottom to the top. 61850 zone being very well respected. So, I mean, let's kind of highlight the zone really quick, actually. Let's see what this looks like here on our 30 minute. Right here we are. Let's see what that zone looks like here on our 30 minute. As you guys can see on the 30 minute, you guys couldn't even catch this move. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even see anything. It's just ranging. It's just going up, down, up, down. You don't see anything. You don't see anything going up. You don't see anything going down. You only see going up when it's too late. You couldn't have entered. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't have really entered. The only entry you could have had was just basically this one. Running from the bottom of here, kind of like on this little ripple, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you could have had that, but then again, it's kind of very risky. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the 5-minute setups, guys, I do recommend, as you guys can see here, we didn't catch this move on the 5-minute. You know what I'm saying? We didn't. But if we go here on the 30-minute, as you guys can see, we caught it. It looks beautiful. It looked real clean. It looked real nice. Real nice. Right here, we didn't catch this on the 5-minute. We caught this on the 30-minute. And as you guys can see, this thing shot up. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a lot. So when it comes to the 5-minute, guys, you guys always kind of want to use it as your last resort. Always use it as your last resort, guys. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit more examples here on the 5-minute. Basically, you know, let's go to like Australian dollar. This is a nice little setup. Look at that. Market structure being broken to the upside. Golden zone. Boom. You guys see? Came back down. Came right back up. What do we have here? I don't even know if it looks like a short or a long. You know what I'm saying? Let me highlight the zone really quick. Let me highlight the zone. Let me go to the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Let's see. We have lows being created. Run our Fibonacci short. Okie dokie. Oops. Basically, had our entry here on the 1 hour. Wicked right back down. Let's go to the 5-minute again. So, I mean, our 5-minute, this was kind of our entry, which is hideous. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, it doesn't look good. It doesn't. I would never have taken this trade. Not even if that trade, if I win, I was going to make $1 million. I wouldn't have taken that trade. I would wait for more clear setups. Like, look, we have market structure being broken to the upside on this trade. Looks clean. Boom. Look at that. Perfect. Came right back up. Nice. Beautiful trade. Let me see what that looks like here on the 15-minute. See what that looks like on the 15-minute. Same move. You see? When you run all your Fibonacci's on all time frames and they just look real nice, man, they just hit you different. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for the 5-minute, guys. Just be very careful. You always want to kind of use it always in a desperate situation. Always don't force a 5-minute setup ever. You'll catch yourself there for hours. And when I mean hours, I'm talking about hours. Look at this. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you how many hours this is. Like, oh my God, it's almost 3 hours. That's crazy. So I mean, one thing about the 5-minute, like I said, guys, don't force the setups, man. If you can't find them on the bigger time frames, like the 15-minute, 30-minute, or 1 hour, but you're still very bullish on higher time frames like the daily or the 4 hour, okay, looks good. It's still valid, but don't always resort to a 5-minute. Always make sure that you're looking at your 5-minute, your 15-minute, your 30-minute, and the 1 hour and the 4 hour, and your daily, of course. You want to always make sure that all time frames are in confluence and the trend is either going up or going down. New higher highs on the higher time frames, you lower lows on the smaller time frames, work your way down till you get there to try to find some entries. So I'll see you guys in the next video.